Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show. Well, started out an interesting game, but then the Buffalo Bills dominated the second half. The Bills shut down the Rams in the second half, and the Rams could not put anything together as the Bills scored three touchdowns, 31 points in the second half, as the Bills beat the Rams by the final score of 31-10. The Bills go to 0-1. The Rams fall. The Bills go to 1-0, and the Rams fall to 0-1. And the Bills just dominated this game tonight. And I took the Bills, so I won this one for my first pick. My brother-in-law Eric Hoyle took the Rams. He lost, so we'll get the other picks to you on Sunday. And I'm going to recap the game for you right now. Quarter number one, Josh Allen passed short right to Gabe Davis for a 26-yard touchdown, and it was the extra point was good, and it was 7-0 Bills. Second quarter, it went 3 and out, and the Bills had and it went 3 and out. The Rams went 3 and out and had to punt, I believe. I think it went. Yeah, the Rams had the first, and then it had the punt. The Rams had the punt because in the first quarter it went 8 plays, 38 yards, and then at the time of possession, and then the Bills intercepted the ball, and it was back to the Rams, and they had the punt, and so. And then they went 3 and out and had the punt. That was the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Bills fumbled, and then the ball went back to the on 2 plays and 4 yards, and they had to go back to the Bills, and then the Rams intercepted it, and it was 4 plays, 13 yards at the time of possession. Matt Gay kicks up 65 yards from the LA to the 35 end zone, and it was at 1st and 10, Josh Allen passes. Short middle intended for Crowder, intercepted by Hill, and at the 50 to the Buffalo 45 for 5 yards, and that's when the ball went back to the Rams, and they tried to get into the end zone but couldn't. They kicked the field goal, and it was good, and so the Bills kicked a field goal. And the Rams did score a touchdown in the second quarter. I forgot about that. And it was tied at 7, and then they kicked a field goal. The Bills kicked a field goal, and it was 10-0 Bills. And the Rams did score a touchdown, and it was 10-7. Matt Stafford passed short right to Cooper Kupp for the 4-yard touchdown. The extra point was good. It was 10-7. And then sorry about that. And then the Bills intercepted. He got the ball back, but intercepted it, and then it went right back to the Rams, and they kicked a field goal, and it was tied at 10 at halftime. Then in the third, the Rams went 3-and-out and had to punt after 3 plays and minus 1 yard. That's at a minute 58 with possession. The Bills then scored a touchdown, and then it was Josh Allen passed short right to McKenzie for the 7-yard TD. Bass's extra point is good, and it was a 17-10 lead for the Bills. And then the Rams went 3-and-out again and had to punt after 6 plays and 25 yards. Then the Bills scored another touchdown, and it was, I gotta get it down to where, there we go. Josh Allen scrambles right, tight end for right end for 4 yards for the 4-yard TD, and the extra point was good, and it was 24-10. At the end of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, the Rams intercepted after 5 plays and 21 yards at the time of possession. Then the Bills got the ball back, scored another touchdown, and it was Josh Allen passed deep right to Stephon Diggs for the 53-yard touchdown. The extra point was good, and it was 31-10. And basically, the Rams could not do anything right in this game. Then the Rams intercepted again, and then after 7 plays, 21 yards at the time of possession, then the Bills fumbled the ball again, and then it was Moss left tackle to the LA Rams 16 for 4 yards, and then fumbles recovered by the Rams by Hollins of the Rams, and then the Rams got the ball back. Then they had a turnover on downs after 14 plays and 66 yards at the 4:36 time of possession. But that was basically it, and the Bills get the win by the final score of 31-10, and this was one of those games that really did not go the Rams' way, and I know they wanted to start out 1-0, but that just did not happen in this game tonight. And the Bills just dominated. They came in as the road team and really dominated this game and in the second half, and the Rams just did not do anything right. So I got to tip my hat to the Bills, and my player of the game is Josh Allen. It's him. It's Josh Allen who it is. It's Josh Allen. I'm going to give you my player of the game. I don't have a worst play for tonight, but there were some. I felt the Rams, they had some worse plays in their fumbles, but I will be giving my worst plays, in whether it be football, baseball, or any sport. My player of the game, Josh Allen, 26 of 31 carries and attempts, 297 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Stephon Diggs as well, 1 touchdown, 8 receptions, and 122 yards. And Josh Allen on the receiving end, 1 touchdown, 56 yards, and 10 attempts. So, but I gotta tell, it's the night for the Bills. So the Bills get the win in this game. And I'm gonna give you the lineup. We got a great. I got out of this. Whoops! I hit. But we will have a great Thursday night matchup for you next week. We've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Buccaneers and the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium in Big D, and that's going to be a big-time matchup. And I think it's gonna be close, but not that close though. So, well, I'm gonna give you the other games for this week. The early and late games. The 49ers will take on the Bears at Soldier Field in Chicago. The Philadelphia Eagles will take on the Lions at Ford Field in Detroit. The Patriots will take on the Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The Browns will take on, as you know, the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Colts will take on the Texans at NRG Stadium in Houston. The Saints will battle the Falcons at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The Ravens will battle the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Jacksonville Jaguars will take on the Washington Commanders at FedEx Field in Washington. The Packers will take on the Vikings at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Giants will take on the Titans at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The LA Chargers will battle the Las Vegas Raiders at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The Chiefs will take on the Arizona Cardinals at University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona. I already mentioned the Buccaneers will be the Sunday night game, Buccaneers and Cowboys. That'll be at AT&T Stadium at Dallas. And I think Tampa Bay, I'm going with I think Tampa Bay is going to come away with the win in that one, but you never know. This is going to be a pivotal game for the Cowboys. If they want to start, I want to know. They got to dominate early. And the Monday night game, the Denver Broncos will take on the Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field in Seattle. And next Thursday, the Los Angeles Chargers will take on the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium, and they will take them on at Arrowhead Stadium in KC, and that will be on Thursday Night Football next week. So, but nonetheless, the Bills get the win. They beat the Rams 31-10 tonight at Inglewood Stadium in Inglewood, California. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show. I'll be back with the premiere of Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday early games pregame show on Sunday. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.